Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. We have a Robert's 10 Best Wrestlers in 2015. This is Best Wrestlers in 2015 that I've seen worldwide, not just WWE, not TNA, not Ring of Honor, across the world. Obviously, when you do a top 10 list like this, it's so hard to narrow it down. So, because of what I feel about a lot of these guys, I have a lot of like 1A, 1B, 3A, 3B. I could never narrow it down, so it's going to be a little bit more than 10, but it's 10. 10B, we have Cesaro, representing WWE. Obviously, moveset-wise, it's everything he can do in the ring. The power, the agility, just the mat wrestling, the brawling, everything that Cesaro brings. To me, the only thing he's really got to work on is the mic skills, and he'd be a world champion. Number 10A on my list is Ricochet of PWG, New Japan Pro Wrestling. New Japan having their shows on Access TV, Access Channel, and I finally got to see a lot of New Japan stuff, and I started watching this guy going, oh my. Just watching him do his 6:30 Swanton and him winning the Best of the Juniors 2014 tournament there held in New Japan in Tokyo. Seeing him on Lucha Underground as Prince Puma and the Lucha Underground champion. Just since I started watching this guy, I got a couple PWG DVDs I borrowed from J-Man. Just unbelievable how talented this guy is. 25 years old, one of the most talented guys in the business. Just going to matter of time before he shows up on WWE television, if you ask me. So that's number 10A. Number 9, we have one half of the American Wolves. One half of the Wolves, we have Davey Richards, former Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion, multiple-time tag team champion. Obviously wrestles for New Japan. He wrestles for Ring of Honor. He's been in PWG shows. You name it across the world. Davey Richards has wrestled singles, tag team with his buddy Eddie Edwards. Just again, one of my favorite wrestlers. Seen him a lot of Ring of Honor, and just everything he brings, just the kicks and just the mat wrestling ability he has, kind of the Kurt Angle, Bret Hart type. And then number 8, his tag team partner in the Wolves, we got Eddie Edwards, former Ring of Honor World Champion, former Ring of Honor Television Champion, Ring of Honor Tag Champion with his buddy Davey. Just again, one of those guys who can mat wrestle, he can brawl, he's got power, kicks, the whole 9 yards, mic skills galore. 7B, we got Austin Aries, A-double. Former Ring of Honor World Champion, only one of 2 people to ever hold the Ring of Honor World title twice. Former TNA World Champion, TNA X Division Champion, TNA Tag Team Champion. We have A-double Austin Aries. And again, just his ability on the mic, his ring ability, the whole package. One of the best wrestlers around. 7B, we have a TNA Bobby Roode, former World Champion. Bobby Roode, the It Factor. Been teaming up with Aries here lately. Bobby Roode's just one of those. To me, if you look at him, he's a prototypical WWE guy, kind of like the Randy Orton built, kind of mic. Just kind of can talk on a mic. Why WWE never went after him or hasn't gone after him harder, I'll never know. But I love the stuff he's done in TNA. Just one of those guys you kind of, when he's heel, he's face. You just kind of follow him. He's got that kind of ability. Number 6 on my list, we have Who's Your Hero? Chris Hero, the young knockout kid. Obviously, Chris Hero, what more can you say about him? Year-long tag team title run in Ring of Honor with Claudio Castagnoli as the Kings of Wrestling. Just world-renowned, one of the best wrestlers out there, pound for pound. There's not too many people better. Obviously, in my mind, there's 5. But Chris Hero getting a shot when he was in NXT a little bit. He kind of one of those indie guys that, you know what, I'll do it my way, and Vince is not, you'll do it my way, and they kind of clash. He got his release. Too bad about that. WWE lost a great guy there. But you know what, the indies gained a great wrestler back. Chris Hero. Number 5, former Ring of Honor World Champion, we have Adam Cole. Obviously wrestles in Ring of Honor, wrestles in PWG, wrestles in New Japan. A lot of these indie guys will go to different, obviously wrestles for different promotions, not just one home promotion. Adam Cole, again, put him in there with a match with an AJ Styles, with a Samoa Joe. It's just amazing the ability this guy's got. I enjoy watching his matches and stuff. Number 4, we have Kazuchika Okada, nicknamed the Rainmaker from New Japan Pro Wrestling, former two-time IWGP World Champion, been feuding with AJ Styles. Thanks to Access TV for all your New Japan stuff, so I can take a look at a guy like Okada and how good he is, and just the ability this guy has is just amazing. Watching these Japan shows, watching him feud with AJ Styles, just unbelievable. Number 3 on my list, we have NXT, former Ring of Honor champion, former TNA champion. We have the one and only Samoa Joe, the Samoan submission machine. Having him show up on NXT as Samoa Joe, Kevin Owens feud, okay, I'm fine with that. Feud with Finn Balor. Come to the main roster, WWE, and feud with anybody you want, I'm good with that. Big Samoa Joe fan. I was there at TNA Hard Justice 07, I believe it was, when he fought Kurt Angle for all the TNA titles. So just anything that Samoa Joe can do is going to be great. Only problem to me is 5 years too late going to WWE, and he doesn't have time to hang in NXT and try to build himself up the same way with Kevin Owens. They got to get to the main roster, and they got to start whatever they're going to do with him now and let the people enjoy him. Number 2 on my list, he's currently injured, but I think he's probably one of the best wrestlers in WWE. We have Daniel Bryan, former Intercontinental Champion, former World Champion, former Ring of Honor World Champion, former World Champion anywhere he's been. Best in the world, the American Dragon. Daniel Bryan, what more can you say about him? Just one of the best pound-for-pound wrestlers there is. Everything he does, the mat wrestling, the brawling, whatever it is. I cannot decide on number 1, so I had to go 1A, 1B. You can flip 1A, 1B, ever how you want, but I think, to me, they're like this, dead equal. AJ Styles, the phenomenal AJ Styles, current IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, and Seth Rollins, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. You can have arguments on who's better, Seth Rollins, AJ Styles. Wrestling, when it comes to top 10 list or whatever list and people talking, wrestling, 90% of it is what you want, like, what you desire, what you like. Only 10% is fact based, 90% is opinion. There's 2 AJ Styles matches that me and J-Man, we can argue an hour if we argue 1 minute over which one's better. Turning Point 09, Unbreakable 05. Samoa Joe versus Christopher Daniels versus AJ Styles. I think Turning Point 09 was better. I make my points about that. J-Man says Unbreakable 05 was better. He makes his point about that. We're both going, okay. I mean, in our all-time AJ Styles matches, Turning Point's 1, Unbreakable's 2 for me. For like J-Man, it's Unbreakable, Turning Point. I mean, this is what your opinion is. So Seth Rollins number 1, AJ Styles number 1. 1A, 1A in my book. 2 of the best wrestlers ever in the world right now. AJ Styles, could he make it in WWE? Oh, hell yeah. I think it's too late for him. I think age-wise, I think he's, 38. I think he came to WWE. I don't think he would have the career he would have if he would have came there 5 years ago or 10 years ago, or if WWE would have kept him when they had him, before he signed with TNA, when he was in WCW. I mean, you guys had a diamond in the rough here, and you went, oh, we don't want him. And now we're like, God damn it, I shouldn't have signed him. So, but that will wrap up Robert's 10 Best Wrestlers of 2015. Stay tuned to Robert's Sports Show for Robert's 10 Best WWE Matches of 2015. And also, stay tuned for Robert's Sports Show presents Honor Championship Wrestling shows 1 through 4. As always, thanks for watching Robert's Sports Show, and have a spiffy night. Robert Sports Show, the YouTube leader in sports channels.